The humming in your house is a countdown to a. Listen. Do not look away. Do not swipe. What you are hearing in your own home, that low, persistent hum, it is not the refrigerator. It is not the pipes. You know this, don't you? In the dead of night, when the world is quiet, you hear it. It is a sound that seems to vibrate in your bones, a frequency that only you are tuned into. Others in your house, they dismiss it. They say it is nothing. That feeling of being the only one who notices, the quiet isolation even when you are surrounded by people, that is your spirit confirming a truth they cannot comprehend. This is for you, and you alone. That humming is a countdown. It is a divine clock ticking down to the exact moment a generational chain of bad luck is set to shatter. And this message has found you today, not by chance, but by divine appointment, because the final hours are upon us. The entire spiritual mechanism that has held you back is about to run out of power, and it will happen before the sun sets this very evening. You are not going crazy. You are waking up. There is a reason you have always felt like you were walking through mud while others were running on clear paths. There is a reason opportunities have dissolved like mist just as you reached for them. You have felt it your whole life, a quiet, nagging sense that something was not right, that a shadow was cast over you before you were even born. You carry a weight that you cannot name, a sadness in your spirit that lingers even on your best days. I see you. I see you in the quiet moments, trying to piece together why things have been so hard, why you have had to fight for every inch of peace. You look at your hands and wonder if they were made for struggle. You look in the mirror and see the eyes of someone who has endured silent battles that no one else knows about. This heaviness was placed upon you. It was not your destiny. It was a debt you were forced to pay for someone else's spiritual crime. And the humming in your house is the sound of the machine that has been collecting that debt finally breaking down. The countdown is not to a disaster. It is to your release. The final gear is grinding to a halt. The power is about to be cut. This was not an accident. There is a person connected to your past, someone who smiled to your face while their heart was filled with envy. This person could be in your family, or someone you once called a friend. They saw the light in you, a brilliant destiny that you were meant to have, and they could not stand it. In a moment of deep, spiritual jealousy, they spoke a word of limitation over your life. It was not a grand ceremony. It was a quiet, venomous whisper, a seed of negativity planted in the spiritual soil of your bloodline. This act created a blockage, a dam that has diverted the flow of blessings, abundance, and joy that were meant for you. For years, you have been living downstream from this dam, getting only a trickle of what you were supposed to have. You have felt like you were forgotten. You have prayed prayers that seemed to hit a ceiling of brass. That ceiling was not God ignoring you. It was this blockage, this spiritual interference. You have blamed yourself. You have thought you were not good enough, not praying hard enough, not worthy enough. That is the greatest lie the enemy has ever told you. Your worthiness was never in question. Your inheritance was simply being stolen, siphoned away by a spiritual thief. And the humming is the sound of their dam beginning to crack under the pressure of the blessings that are waiting for you. The pressure has become too much. The structure is failing. The sound you hear is the sound of imminent freedom. Think about it. The constant feeling of being overlooked for promotions. The relationships that started so promisingly only to fall apart for no reason. The money that always seems to slip through your fingers just when you need it most. These are not character flaws. They are symptoms. They are the echoes of that single, jealous word spoken over you long ago. The person who did this has watched you struggle. They have seen your pain and perhaps even offered you hollow words of comfort, all while knowing they were the source of your hardship. They feed on your struggle. Your lack of progress has been their secret satisfaction. They believe their secret is safe. They believe the blockage they created is permanent. They are wrong. Heaven has issued a decree on your behalf. The statute of limitations on your suffering has expired. The divine court has ruled in your favor. What was done in secret is about to be exposed in the most undeniable way. The humming is the celestial gavel striking down, declaring your case closed and your freedom granted. Do not let anyone convince you this is just your imagination. The doubters, the scrollers, the ones who are spiritually deaf will not understand. This message is not for them. It is for you, the one whose spirit is tuned to the frequency of deliverance. The next 12 hours are the most crucial of your entire life. Your attention right now, your focus on this truth, is the key that will turn the lock. This antagonist, this spiritual parasite, has grown comfortable. They believe their influence over your life is absolute. They see you as perpetually stuck, forever just missing the mark. They do not know that their power is draining away with every pulse of the hum you hear. Each vibration is a crack forming in the wall of their deception. They are about to experience a sudden and shocking reversal. The very things they used to hold you back will become the instruments of their own downfall. Their quiet confidence will turn to visible panic. You must be prepared for this. When the dam breaks, the flood of blessings will be immense, and it will wash away all the years of lack and sorrow. But it will also expose the one who built the dam in the first place. Their jealousy will be revealed. Their secret actions will come to light. People will see their true nature. This will not be your revenge. It will be divine justice. It will be the natural consequence of fighting against the child of God. You have been patient. You have endured. You have carried your cross with a quiet dignity, believing that one day, things would change. That day is not coming. It is here. It is now. The final moments of the countdown are ticking away. Do not be afraid. Be ready. The sound is getting louder, isn't it? That is the sound of your breakthrough approaching. It is the roar of the river of abundance that is about to be rerouted back to its rightful owner. You. For years, you have been trying to fix things on the outside. You have worked harder, tried to be nicer, attempted to mend broken relationships, and chased opportunities with everything you had. But it felt like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. The problem was never your effort. The problem was a spiritual leak, a hidden drain. The energy, the luck, the favor meant for you was being siphoned off. The humming is the sound of that drain being sealed shut. It is the sound of your spiritual foundation being repaired and fortified. All the energy you have been putting out is about to come flooding back to you, multiplied. The ideas that never took off, the projects that stalled, the dreams you put on a shelf, get ready to dust them off. The spiritual climate of your life is undergoing a radical shift. The drought is ending. The rain is coming. You might feel a strange sense of anxiety or even sadness right now. That is the spirit of limitation fighting its last desperate battle. It knows its time is up. It is trying to pull you back into old patterns of doubt and fear. Do not let it. Recognize it for what it is, the death rattle of your oppression. Your spirit is sensing the coming shift, and it can be overwhelming after being starved for so long. Breathe. Stand firm. You are on the verge of the single greatest turnaround of your existence. This is not just hope. It is a prophetic certainty. The evidence is vibrating through the very floors of your home. Listen closely. It is the symphony of your salvation. The countdown is almost over. You need to do something now. This is not a game. This is an act of spiritual warfare and reclamation. Find the place in your house where the humming is the loudest. It might be near a wall, or in a certain corner of a room. You will feel it. Go there. I want you to take a single key. It does not matter what the key is for, a house key, a car key, a key to an old diary. Hold it in your hand. Feel the cold metal. This key represents every door that has been unjustly closed to you. It symbolizes every opportunity that was locked away from you. Now, I want you to press the tip of that key against the floor or the wall where the humming is strongest. Press it there firmly. As you hold it there, I want you to close your eyes and say these words aloud. Do not whisper them. Speak them with the authority that has just been returned to you. Say, the sound is the signal. The lock is broken. The countdown ends now. What was mine is returned to me. Hold the key there for a full minute. Feel the vibration travel from the floor, up the key, and into your hand. You are conducting divine energy. You are serving an eviction notice to the spirit of lack and limitation that has been an illegal tenant in your life. You are formally and powerfully declaring the end of the old season. This simple act is a prophetic declaration that resonates in the spiritual realm. It aligns your faith with the work that heaven is already doing on your behalf. The angels see this act. The universe recognizes this claim. You are no longer a passive victim. You are an active participant in your own deliverance. The change is not just coming. You are commanding it to arrive. You are turning the key. Wait. Stop. Listen to me very carefully. What I was just guided to tell you is true, but it is incomplete. There is another layer to this, a more urgent truth that is being revealed to me right now, specifically for those of you who have not scrolled away, for those of you whose spirits are truly open. The plan has been accelerated. Look at your right hand. Just look at it. The palm. See the lines there? Society tells you they are random creases. They are not. They are a map of your potential, a story of the battles you have endured. But they were also shaped, from the moment you were born, to hold a specific blessing, a physical manifestation of your destiny that was intercepted from you. You are about to take it back with that very hand. The humming in your house is not just a countdown to the end of a curse. That is the first truth. The secret, the truth within the truth, is this: the humming is also a homing beacon. It is a frequency that is drawing your stolen blessing back to you right now, at this very moment. It is navigating its way through obstacles, through delays, through human error, and it is heading directly for you. Here is what the enemy does not want you to know. The person who created this blockage against you did not just speak a word, they took something. There was a physical object, a document, an item of value, a sum of money, something tangible that was supposed to come to you years ago. It was diverted. Hidden. They thought it was gone forever, lost to bureaucracy or time. They were wrong. That item, that blessing, has been held in a state of spiritual suspension, waiting for the signal to be released. The humming is that signal. It is the divine release code. And the new urgency is this: that person, the spiritual thief, is about to get a sudden, uneasy feeling. They will feel a spiritual alarm go off. They will not know why, but they will be prompted to check on that hidden thing, to try and secure it, to move it, to hide it deeper. You have a window of time that is closing with every hour. You have from this moment until the banks open tomorrow morning. Before the world of paper and transactions begins its day, you must anchor this returning blessing to you spiritually. You must claim it so fiercely that it cannot be diverted again. The beacon in your house is pulling it home, but your faith is what will guide it into your hands. Do not let that person get to it first. Your moment is now. The final phase of its journey has begun. The key ritual you just performed was the first step. It broke the lock. Now, you must secure the delivery. This is why you are still watching. You were meant to hear this part. You were chosen to receive the complete instructions. Those who swiped away only got half the prophecy. They broke the curse, but they did not activate the beacon to guide their stolen property home. You are different. You have been found worthy of the full revelation. So let us arm you with this new knowledge. The humming is your guide. It will subtly change in pitch or intensity as your blessing gets closer. Pay attention. You might suddenly feel an urge to check the mail, even if you already have. You might get a strange phone call from a number you do not recognize. An old email might resurface in your inbox. These are not coincidences. These are the ripples of your blessing approaching. These are the signs that the beacon is working. Do not ignore them. The universe is trying to give you delivery updates. You must act on these nudges. This is a partnership. Heaven is moving the object, but you must open the door to receive it. Now, seal this new, secret knowledge. Go to the comments and, using the power of your own hand, the one destined to receive, type the words, "The beacon is active in my home." By typing this, you are sending a signal back. You are confirming that you have received the secret instructions and that you are ready to receive the package. You are telling the universe, "I am here. I am awake. My hands are open. Deliver it now." This is no longer just about breaking a curse. This is about a grand restoration of what was physically stolen from you. The antagonist in your life is about to make a mistake. In their panic, in their sudden rush to check on the thing they hid from you, they will expose themselves. They might make a frantic phone call that someone overhears. They might access an old account that triggers an alert. They might look for a hidden document and find that it is no longer where they left it, because it is already on its way to you. Their confusion will be your confirmation. Their fear will be your sign. When you see this happen, when you hear about their strange behavior, do not feel anger. Feel victory. For it is the final proof that the divine reversal is in full effect. You will witness their world of secrets begin to unravel, just as your world of blessings begins to weave itself together. This is happening. Just last Tuesday, a man in a small town in Texas was watching this very message. He had been hearing a faint buzzing in his walls for weeks. He did the key ritual. He heard the secret revelation. He typed the words. He felt nothing for a few hours. Then, his sister called him, frantic. She was asking about an old savings bond their grandfather had left for him, a bond she had claimed was worthless and had been lost years ago. She said she had a sudden, terrible feeling she needed to find it. He knew. He simply said, "Don't worry about it. It's on its way to me." The very next morning, a letter from the Department of the Treasury arrived at his house. A letter about a matured, unclaimed bond. His sister had lied. The bond was not lost. It was waiting. Do you see? The humming is a summons. It is calling your name across time and space. It is your turn now. The final piece of this is for you to become a beacon for others. Do not hoard this revelation. As soon as you finish watching, I want you to share this video with 3 people who you know have been struggling, 3 people who feel overlooked and forgotten. Do not explain it to them. Just send it and say, "I felt you needed to hear this sound." You will be multiplying the divine energy. You will be starting a chain reaction of breakthroughs. As you help others, your own blessing will accelerate. It is a spiritual law. Now, listen to this entire message again from the very beginning. The first time you listened with your ears. The second time, you will listen with your spirit. You will hear a word or a phrase that you missed before, and it will click into place like the final number in a combination lock, unlocking a deeper understanding just for you. The countdown is in its final seconds. Your life as you have known it is about to change. The humming is fading, not because it is failing, but because its work is done. It has delivered the signal. It has guided your blessing home. Prepare to receive. Your hands were made for this. Claim your complete and total victory. Type Amen below, not as an ending, but as a declaration of a new beginning. Your new beginning.